Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. It's so nice to have you back with us for this week's Explore Tulsa.
And on Thursday this week, we celebrate National Go Fishing Day. Trish, what kind of music should you play when you're out fishing?
I don't know. What?
Something catchy?
Or better yet, you might just want to hire a fishing guide service like Grand Fishing with Tony Coatney.
We was always catfishing. I grew up catfishing, which I don't catfish at all anymore. My grandfather got me into fishing. I've fished all my life, you know. Been down here since, well, I was born in 1965, so I know I was out fishing since 1970 with my grandfather. You name it, he taught it to me. We ran trout lines, limb lines, and we fished rod and reels for him, but my grandfather was a big cat fisherman. I was fishing tournaments, traveling around a lot, doing tournaments and working full time, which you hardly couldn't compete and working. You know, everybody else would be fishing all week when you're at work, and it was hard to compete. And a friend of mine asked me to help him on a guide trip one time. Started doing it and I enjoyed it. And I found out there's a way to make a living. So I quit my job. It was right after my father passed away. And I was single and everything else. And I thought, why not? I could quit. I guide fishing during the summer and go up and guide whitetail in Kansas during the winter. You gotta be good with people. People is the main thing. Kids, I love kids. I don't have any kids myself, but kids are the funnest. It's nothing better than to see a kid catch their first fish and see the smile it puts on their face. But shoot, you wouldn't believe the smiles I get on people that are 75 and 80 years old that's never caught fish. It's just the excitement of seeing them catch fish. You gotta talk to them, you gotta be nice. 99% of the time people will listen to me what I tell them. It's like when I get a man and a wife in the boat. Usually the woman outfishes the men. And that's because a woman will listen, a man knows it all. So you never know what's going to happen out there. I mean, I have so many people. I'll have people walk up to me and say, hey, or call me. They'll say, you took me about 4 years ago. Well, I take 300 trips a year here on Grand Lake. I don't remember. Now, faces I remember, but names, sometimes it's tough. But they're all, every day's different. You know, some people, their job is the same thing over and over. Everybody asks me, do I get tired of fishing? No, I don't, because it's different every day. You got different people, and a lot of times they always come back. I got a lot of regular customers that are great customers and been fishing with me for years. We're usually on fish, and it's actually cheaper to hire us than it is to rent a boat, because then you got to find the fish and you got to have all the equipment. We supply rod, reel, tackle, everything. All you got to do is show up with a fishing license and go fishing. It's just a great lake. That's why the Bassmasters Classic's coming back again. All of them want to come back here. It is a good lake. It's a great fishing lake, good recreational lake. There's a lot to do. Probably 85% of my guiding is for white bass. And people just want to catch fish. You know, people talk about going largemouth fishing. Well, largemouth fishing's a lot harder. And people, when they're taking their kids or just first starting out, they want action. And when you can go out and catch 75 to 100 fish in a couple hours, they're better. And white bass, the way they pull, pound per pound, there's nothing like them besides the smallmouth. So they're fun to catch. You gotta move with them. A lot of people will get stuck thinking, well, we caught them there, we'll catch them there all year. It don't happen that way. They move a lot, and you just gotta stay with them. I've got people that call me and say, hey, I caught them good over here yesterday, so you might want to try it. So I do have people call and give me information. So that helps me a lot too, because I've been doing it for 20 years. I'm probably going to be here forever. Till they put me in the ground, I'm going to be here. I don't know anything else I'd rather do.